Welcome back guys to another tech video with Human and Suten, and today we're doing a review of the Ring Video Doorbell version 1 and the Ring Chime Pro. Yes, hello, welcome! So the specs for the device: it has a 720p camera with a wide angle lens of 180 degrees, and it also has night vision capabilities. And the battery, it will last you approximately 6 to 12 months of usage. And it's also weather resistant, so it will handle all the weathers. And it also has motion sensors capabilities. So the 720p camera, it works perfectly for us. On the feed it looks crisp enough. On the smartphone screen, and you could have the conversation, it wasn't no problem. And the night vision, it was okay, but if you want a better night vision and if you want the 1080p camera, then you would go for the version 2, but for us the version 1 worked perfectly. So the Ring Video Doorbell, why do you want a Ring Video Doorbell? Yeah, it's because if you have someone at your door and clicking on the doorbell, then you will get a notification on your phone, and if you have the Chime Pro, you will also get a sound in the entire house with the Chime Pro. And then if you are in a situation where you cannot go directly to the door, say you're at the bathroom or anything like that, you can just answer the call on your smartphone and you will get a video feed of the person. You will see who it is, and then you can talk to the person, and the person has a speaker on the Ring Video Doorbell outside, so he will hear you. So you can have a conversation and a dialogue, and you can tell him or her, I'm in the bathroom, I'll be at the door in 2 minutes, just wait. And that will make your life easier and the person outside. And as I said, you can also have a Chime Pro, a regular Chime in your house. So you connect it as an accessory within the app, and then it will buzz a sound throughout the whole house. And you can connect as many as you want throughout the house, but for us we have a 2-story house, but one is enough. It really has that volume, so you can hear it across the house. And this is very good for people that are not so used to the smartphones and technology and the smart home era, like our mother. She's not so comfortable with the video feeds and all that, so for her the analog way is the way to go. So the Chime Pro really makes it easy for her, and the video feed makes it easy for us. So as I said, when you press the Ring Video Doorbell outside, the Chime will get a sound and you will get a notification on your phone. But if you want, you can also enable the motion detectors. So when someone is about to press on the button or is at close to your house, you will get a notification that someone is at your door. This is a really good feature. It worked perfectly. It registered all the motions outside. But me and Suten thought it was too much sound and too much notifications, because if we went outside it would register that motion, and for us it wasn't that, just not our taste, but it works perfectly, so we just disabled that feature and only went with the sound notification. So when someone presses the Ring Doorbell, then we will get a sound and notifications. Customizations within the app, there are a lot of them. Event history. You can see a log of all the events that has occurred within the house. You can see exact time and date for all your answered rings. And motion, if you have motion enabled, you can see whatever time someone was at the door. And you can also see all your missed rings. You can also check your device health. And if you can see your battery indicator here. And a 100% battery would approximately last 6 to 12 months, and that depends how much you use the live feed functionality and all other functionalities. But if you use it like a normal doorbell, it would last approximately like for 1 year. But if you use it a lot, you will see a usage of 6 months there. We have 52% here battery, and you can also see what Wi-Fi that device is connected to.
Installing an update. Some features may be unavailable until the update is complete.
As you just heard, I was interrupted by the Chime Pro in the review here, but as you heard, it updates automatically, and that is a really nice feature, so you don't have to manually update the product. Motion settings, there's a lot of them you can tweak within the app. You can tweak the range of it, 5 to 15 feet or 50 to 30 feet or more if you want that. It's all depending on the house you're living in. It worked perfectly as we said for the time we used it, but we just for personally preferences disabled it. You can also, if you have motions next to your house like traffic, you can, if you are passing cars, you can register that in the app so the Ring doorbell knows it and it won't be disturbed by cars just moving beside your house. And if you have motion settings, you can also enable a motion schedule, so you can choose days or times that you don't want the motion to detect anything, so it disables the motion for these dates. And for sound notifications within the app, you can tweak it. So the Chime has approximately 10 to 15 default sounds that you can choose from, and on your phone you can choose whatever sound you want. So if you have a personal ringtone that you like, you can enable it. And it has a family share system, so you can share it with all your family members so they can get a video feed notifications on their phone. And that was really simple. You just press the button and share their email, and they will get an email, and then they can set up their own accounts. This is an amazing device. We're really happy with the Ring Video Doorbell, but there's a downside. And the downside is that the Amazon company bought Ring Video Doorbell, and this means that they cut all of their Google Home Mini or Google Home capabilities of the device. And what you would be able to do before this was you could link a feed directly to your TV Chromecast. You could say to Google, I want the feed on my TV. You could ask the Google Home. You could ask the device health, how much battery you got left, and you could also turn on off the motion sensors. This is not so important capabilities for us, so it's okay, but it would be nice to have these functions. All in all, it's a great device, a really value for the money. I'm really happy with the capabilities of this device and the experience. We got a package deal at webhallen.com for 1,100 Swedish krona for the Chime Pro and the Ring Video Doorbell, and that was a great deal. So we will give this device 4 out of 5 Ring Video Doorbells. And why it doesn't get that 5 is just because lack of Google Home Assistant integration. But we hope that it will get it again somewhere in the future, and that's up to Amazon and Ring to do this and make it a 5 out of 5. This was it for today's review, and we hope you enjoyed it, and we hope that you will test it out and get a Ring Video Doorbell, because we're really happy with this device, and I know that you will be happy with it. And don't forget to comment on this video if you have any questions, and we will do our best to help you and answer those questions. Don't forget that notification bell so you can get notified of our recent uploads. Don't forget to like this video and give us some support. And you can also share this with all of your friends that are into the smart home era. And most importantly, don't forget that subscribe button. Subscribe and get notified of Human and Certain. And remember who this is. This is Human and Certain.